in any sports. I didn't get no type of investment. So I'm like overly investing myself into these children. And that even means like financially. Like, say things like, for an example, and this is some personal stuff. Like, I'm not on food stamps right now, but I have been on food stamps and I am applying for them. So I hope I get them. I do hope I get them. But I'm ready to cry because I really do hope I freaking get them things. But it's like I want to be on food. I ain't gonna say I want to be on food. I don't want to be on food stamps. That's the part that makes me want to cry. I don't want to be on food stamps. However, I'm hoping that I get food stamps. But I just mess around and pay for cheerleading because I feel like the children need some type of talent, some type of, I don't know, some type of, when they become adults to be like, oh yeah, I actually played this sport. Or when they go to college, they can be, they can go to school for, maybe a science major, but also get through like, yeah, I'm gonna be on, cheerleading squad too, or gymnastics or track or whatever the case may be. Because if I was to go to college, like straight out of high school, I did absolutely like, well, I could blame myself for that. I did absolutely zero sports, but kind of no, because I ended up going to Job Corps. And the reason why I went to Job Corps is because my everything around me was just so chaotic and bad. And I still can only blame myself because even when I went to Job Corps, I didn't make the right decision because I ended up getting pregnant within that year. I went there for in 2008, and April in 2008, ended up getting my GD June of 2008, then end up getting pregnant probably in October 2008, end up having my son July 2009. I went there in 2000, April 2008, left there in 2008. So, I just was all over the place. But with that being said, I take responsibility that I could have made better decisions. I don't blame my parents because hey, my household was so fucked up, so I had to leave, and yeah, I left. It was a good thing that I left. However, I made the wrong decisions when I left by getting pregnant or by starting habits like smoking weed because I was smoking weed and I was drinking like crazy. Um, the drinking only got worse and worse. However, I know I come from a family full of addicts, and with that being said, I wasn't smart or in tuned in enough to know like, hey, you got some junkies in your family. You need to steer clear of this. Now, I will be honest. I'm so grateful and so happy. I never been addicted to anything white. No judgment. Y'all party like rock stars. Y'all do what y'all do. I ain't gonna lie. I love my cocaine. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Even though it's not a good thing, but I love y'all because they be so upbeat. And when I drink, I can party with the cokeheads. Not to say I be partying with the cokeheads, but I be partying with the cokeheads. But either way, with that being said, I'm grateful that I never stepped across that line, but I always been afraid to step across the line because of, like I said, what I've saw, growing up, and I know where I come from. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if my dad is my real dad. Cause it's just like, dude, mentally, bro, I don't know. I will be honest. I feel like I look like my mother. I'm tall like my mother. I'm not built like my mother, but when I get my weight up and I'm eating healthy and I'm happy, I am body wise built like my father's side. Cause everybody thick. I mean, like, yeah, I can be fat, but I'm be fat. Fatty, fat, all that. But you hear me rap because I know I be rapping, I be going in, cause that's what I that. But back to the point, yeah. So yeah, and it's just like, dude, like I don't even know if my real father because the sister on my dad's side that I just met, I want to say I've known her about 5 years now, maybe less, maybe 5 or 4 years. She looks like him. The motherfucker even act like him, bro. And I'm just like, yo, this is mind blowing how much y'all act alike, and he didn't even praise you. That's why I was like, dude, maybe I'm not related for real. But I don't know. I'll try to get a DNA test one day, and I'm gonna post them results too. Keep it interesting and spicy. If somebody want to help me pay for it, just for and giggles. But yeah, seriously, I want to do that. I really want to do that because it's just like I still would look at him and respect him as a father, However, it'll open some doors. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be curious to who the fuck my father is. But at the end of the day, too, I will understand why I don't get him the way you should get your father. We're not here, but my mom's a smart lady. She's a real smart lady. She just, can you call people retarded and smart at the same time? Alright, but yeah, anyway, with that being said, but like seriously, like that's her. And I feel like even though, you when you're raised by a person, you just automatically inherit some of those traits. And I feel like I've inherited some of her traits. And I've been raised by her majority of my life. So of course, I act like her, but like I said, these eyebrows don't lie. These eyebrows do not lie. Cause I ain't gonna lie, wish I would switch that birth, baby. Alright, I'm gonna take that back. But it's just like a whole lot of my features and stuff. I was like, I know that's my mom, but him on the other hand, I don't know, dude. I'm just joking. I don't know. But yeah, man. But I do blame them. But I blame them in an absolutely positively great way. I can't say it enough. Like I don't talk to my mom now to this day because um I don't know if I should admit to this. Like I don't want to get in trouble. But we had a real bad relationship, and growing up, things were hard for me. And one day I just lashed out. I cussed her out, told her, she was a shitty mother. And with that being said, I haven't talked to her since then. Um, my father, on the other hand, I was ready to say his name because that's what I call him. But on him, on the other hand, he'll text me every now and then. It's like he don't want to let go having a daughter. He don't want to let go of, or he don't want to face the fact that he's been a crappy father. He don't want to face that. Like I said, that's Mr. Unaccountability or whatever the things that be going around on the social media. Because I'm not big into social media, so I catch on everything so late. I swear I do. But anyway, but yeah, he's that, and I mean I get it, and I want to say I love him, but at the same time he is definitely like he's cringing, dog. So with that being said, I do love him, but he's cringing. My mother, I respect her because at the end of the day, um, we have I ain't gonna say we haven't been hungry because I remember being the fuck hungry sitting out Uncle Red house. He dead too, but he did some nasty mess to me too. I remember being at Uncle Red house and we in there making that I was the creator, like even though I was the middle child, I was like the oldest mentally. I'm like, come on, y'all ready to hook the bread up, put some butter, some cinnamon on there. But like I didn't, like I said, with that being said, I still give my mom the credit. She always worked. She never got high. However, I feel like her men were her addiction. And that's what I did not like. And because me being, molested and, situations like that, um, and I hope I'm not using that word molested wrong. I'm gonna have to Google it. But that's the only issue that I had with her. Like the only issue I had with her. Well, besides the fact that she treated me like I was motherfucking a number two, not number two, but a number two like a poop. Like she treated me like poop, dog. Like I remember when she left me out on the porch. I'm banging on the windows trying to get in the house, and she just left me outside. Like, dude, I'm a girl. I could have been raped. I could have been kidnapped and never seen again. But she hated me for I don't know what reason. Like I said, I used to be blunt to the point, spoke my mind. I remember even one time, I told her, hey, I like women and shit. No, or whatever the case may be. She down on my soul. No, you didn't. Like, come on, dog. Like I said, I grew up in that area, so that era. So she was definitely one of them parents. And, she embarrassed me plenty of times. Like coming on my cycle, one of her boyfriends, I could not stand him. And come to find out, he was a crackhead too. I ain't gonna say his name. Rest in peace. She gonna know who I'm talking about if she see this. Hopefully she does, cause like I said, I love her. I love her for what she did in a good way. Like I love her for doing the bare minimum parenting, but then I also appreciate her for showing me the things I shouldn't do as a mother. So with that being said, either way, the dude, he was a crackhead. I ain't never like him, like, cause he used to talk junk, like he used to say little wild stuff, And now I talk back like, I don't like you no way, or you ugly too. Like he'll be like, you a funny looking ass girl, and I'll be like, and you ugly. And it'll be a back and forth. And I guess my mother didn't like that. I remember one time I come on my cycle, and this is a deep story too. I came on my cycle, and it was brown. Don't know what's going on. I'm in the room fighting with my brothers and sisters. Like they always gang up on me. Um, I see the brown stuff in my underwear when I go to the bathroom. Whoa, I think I pooped on myself. So take my drawers off, go in the room, go back to the bathroom. I feel a little icky. Damn, I pooped on myself again. Now imagine me and my mother not close, so I'm like, shh. Well, I gotta tell her something's going on because I don't know what's going on. So I go in there and tell my mom, like, Mom, I keep pooping on myself. She's on the phone with somebody. This is gonna hurt a whole lot of people feelings because people love my mother. People, your mama, they love her, but then they don't understand those feelings. You just don't replace. You don't just forgive and forget. I don't care. Nope, not I. Anywho, so she's on the phone. Oh, this stupid bitch thought she shitted on herself. This stupid. Literally, those are her words. The guy that I said was a crackhead that I didn't get along with, even him at that moment, it makes me kind of emotional. Like, he was like, come on now. Her name. Come on now. And it made me feel so stupid because even he was trying to like sympathize with me at that moment. And that sucked. That sucked because I really didn't like this dude. Like, his whole demeanor, something about him just was icky. Like, dang, that's how he used to talk. What you doing? Get your ass on. And like, he used to talk like that, and I'm like, bro, you're so annoying. But when I became an adult, me and him was cool. We were cool. It was nothing. We were vabbed out. But like I said, rest in peace to him. He is gone now. It's messed up because when you're a child, you give people a hard time, you grow up and they become better. But there's a whole lot of air now. That's all my talking Tuesdays are gonna consist of now, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna start reaching out to people. If they don't reach out to me, be like, hey, you doing that junk this week? I ain't gonna say nothing. I gotta do it like that because sometimes you gotta do your own thing on your own time, because nobody's gonna want to ride your wave. You just gotta keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. I realize that I've been alone a lot, as I said just now, growing up as the middle child. I hate that middle child shit. But I'm used to being alone. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times I wanted to be included, and I think sometimes I might try to overexert myself to be included. But now I just need to overexert myself within myself, and I am grateful. And I got to shout out to my peoples for saying it to me. Captain Cannabis told me that same energy you put into people, or that same advice you give to people, give that to yourself. Give it to yourself and then see what happens. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go hard with myself. I'm going to go hard with me, loving me, working for me, and everything I want to do. So like now I'm working on a book, and it's been taking me forever, but that's because I keep putting it on the back burner, keep putting it on the back burner, keep putting it on the back burner. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'll be tired, so I'll try to lay down, but soon as somebody call me, I'm on the phone talking to them about their problems. That's It's dead. It's dead. But anywho's, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. The topic of today was, do you blame your parents for your success or your failure? I'm just over here looking at my phone just to if I can put the password in right. I'm just looking at my phone just to verify what I'm saying here. So yes, blaming parents. Can you blame your parents for failure or progress? Oh, the second part was respecting a bad parent. Do you guys respect your bad parent? So say for instance, you are that child that got put up for adoption because your parents on crack, or say for instance, you were that child that grew up, your mama used to beat the shit out you for no reason, or your dad used to sex you or whatever, molest you or rape you or whatever. Do you respect that? In my opinion, I think I've basically covered that. I I ain't gonna say respect. I ain't gonna say not respect them. I just don't deal with them because I don't want no bad karma. I just keep them out of my life. Keep them out of my life because I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to be nasty to you. I don't want to spend all my life telling you how crappy of a parent you were, and disrespecting you. So I just don't deal with them. I want to know people's opinion. Do you respect your parents, especially if they did something bad to you in your past and made it cause you like a lot of trauma? Another thing is like, do you blame them for your progress, or do you blame them for your progress, or blame them for your failure? As I said before, I blame my parents for my progress. However, I blame them for my failures too. But I blame them for my failures because, say for instance, like growing up, I didn't have no savings account. I didn't have nothing. So yeah, I was on food stamps. However, I'm ambitious to know, just like I said just now, I don't want to be on food stamps. I blame my parents for that good mindset. Like, yeah, it's fucked up to be, not to say anything wrong with food stamps. Well, y'all get the point. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it ain't nothing wrong with food stamps. Yes, nobody should want to be on food stamps for the rest of their life. Yes, food stamps are great. Yes, they love this tax-free sales. Y'all, you get what I'm saying. I love it. I freaking love it. That's why I'm trying to pack in more from more, and I was ready to cry about it. But with that being said, yes, I blame them for that. But I'm happy that I had that experience. I'm happy that I'm able to say, yeah, my mama ain't starting no savings accounts. So I had to get everything out the mud. Like, I've been working since I was 15. Lad on my first job application. Yes, proud to say that, because I had to get my own stuff because I wasn't the favorite child. I blame my parents for that. However, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I wasn't spoon fed, because I could have been lazy, stuck up, and in a worse predicament. So I'm very independent, which it kind of sucks sometimes, because the right person might come along and want to take care of me the right way, but I'm too independent and too proud to take help, or to even know how to receive that person the right way. So it has its pros and cons. But this video is lengthy. I only like to do 30 minutes, but it's more than 30 minutes. But yeah, man, I'm grateful for it. Like, I do blame them, but I blame them in a positive way. Do I respect them? Like I said, I just don't deal with them. I'd rather not deal with you at all. I'd rather not deal with a person that I don't like, or that has caused me any trauma. Like, even to friendships, relationship, you do something one time, you cut. I done told 3 people this year, I don't fuck with you. I had one person that come back and lashed out at me like, girl, I don't give a fuck. No, I had told a few people. I had one girl that said, you know what? Okay, have a blessed life. I had one girl hang up in my face. Look, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. For why? It's too many people on this earth. It's too much going on in this world. And not going on that is in a bad way, but it's too much going on in this world. Like, you can travel, you can love, you can laugh, you can make money. Too much going on in this world to dwell on one little bull ass BS relationship. Like, why? Why? I refuse to. So with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this phone up for the last time. I don't disrespect or respect those parents. I just cut them off. And I do blame them, but like I said, it's all positivity over here. I'm not playing. I'm not letting nobody dictate my energy. Nobody. Mother, father, sister, brother, God, Jesus, or whoever. I'm not letting nobody dictate my energy, because I want to live. I want to be happy, and I'm finally getting to live in a place where I'm reality. Like I said, I haven't been drinking, I haven't been smoking. This is me in the clear mind. You see how pink these lips are? These no smoker lips. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think. Shit, let me know if y'all found some of this funny shit. Let me know if y'all found some of this dark. Let me know if you found some of this news. Let me know if you know me in real life and was like, dang, girl, I ain't know that. Like, I don't care. That's the whole point of this, to let people know who I am, find people who are more like me, and also to help somebody who's going through the situation, or might, been through that situation, heal, go through it, or these preteens that's growing up in this chaotic world, don't know what to do, don't know what to turn to, or the teenagers, or the young adults. But lastly, y'all know what I'm gonna say. This is Lalicia's Say My Name, Bitch podcast, where what we say ain't for play, and no matter your position in life, baby, we all gonna elevate. I say.